It's easy to believe that saving money is just about earning more, that once your income reaches a certain level, everything else will fall into place. Bills will feel smaller, stress will fade, and saving will finally become natural. But for millions of people, that moment never comes. They get the raise, they land the better job, they hit the income they once dreamed about, and somehow nothing changes. They still feel tight at the end of the month. They still worry about unexpected expenses. They still don't have real savings, not because they're careless, not because they lack discipline, but because the real problem was never income. It was how money feels inside their brain. The human brain is not designed to prioritize long term financial security. It's designed to keep you safe right now. When money enters your account, your brain immediately looks for relief. What problem can I reduce? What stress can I remove? What discomfort can I avoid today? Saving money doesn't give instant relief. Spending does. That's why even people with good incomes struggle. Their brain treats saving as optional and spending as urgent. Future problems don't feel real. Present discomfort does. This is why raises don't fix financial stress, because when income increases, expectations increase with it. A slightly nicer apartment feels deserved. A better car feels reasonable. More convenience feels justified. And none of these choices feel irresponsible in isolation. But together they quietly consume every extra dollar. This is lifestyle creep, and it's one of the most powerful forces working against saving. Lifestyle creep doesn't announce itself. It doesn't feel like a mistake. It feels like progress. Until one day you realize you're earning more than ever, but still one emergency away from panic. Another reason most people never save money is that they live without a buffer. When you don't have savings, your nervous system stays activated. Every expense feels dangerous. Every decision carries weight. Your brain enters survival mode. In survival mode, you don't think long term, you don't plan strategically, you react. You patch holes instead of building foundations. That's why advice like just be disciplined doesn't work. Discipline requires calm, and calm requires safety. Without savings, your brain is constantly scanning for threats, car problems, medical bills, job uncertainty. And when your brain feels unsafe, saving money feels impossible. Not because you don't want to, but because your system won't allow it. This creates a vicious loop. No savings creates stress. Stress creates short-term thinking. Short-term thinking prevents saving, and the loop reinforces itself. There's also a social pressure that quietly drains people's ability to save. We don't just see how others live, we feel judged by it. Social media shows spending, not stability. Vacations, upgrades, experiences. You don't see the debt. You don't see the anxiety. You don't see the empty savings accounts, but your brain compares anyway. And when you feel behind, spending becomes emotional. You spend to feel normal, to feel successful, to feel like you belong. Saving, by contrast, feels invisible. There's no applause, no instant reward, so people postpone it. I'll start once things calm down. I'll save when I earn more. I'll do it later. Later rarely comes. Another hidden reason people don't save is that they never define what enough looks like. There's no finish line, no clear target. Without a goal, saving feels abstract, pointless, easy to abandon. Money flows in, money flows out, and nothing ever feels complete. Saving requires meaning, a reason that feels personal. Not retirement in 40 years, but peace of mind, options, freedom from constant alertness. The people who save consistently don't rely on motivation. They rely on identity. They don't say, I'm trying to save. They say, I'm the kind of person who saves. That shift changes everything. Saving stops being a battle. It becomes normal. Spending becomes intentional instead of automatic. This is why starting small is so powerful. Not because small amounts grow fast, but because they change who you believe you are. $10 saved consistently is more powerful than a plan you never follow. Each deposit is a signal. I protect myself. I plan ahead. I'm in control. As that identity strengthens, stress decreases. As stress decreases, thinking improves. And when thinking improves, better financial decisions follow naturally. This is the emergency fund effect. The power of savings isn't in spending the money. It's in knowing the money exists. That knowledge changes your physiology. Your heart rate stays lower. Your mind stays clearer. When problems appear, you don't panic. You evaluate. Same problem, completely different experience. With savings, opportunities feel possible. Without savings, they feel risky. Courses, certifications, side projects. Savings don't just protect you from bad outcomes, they expand what you're willing to attempt. Over time, money stops feeling like a threat, it becomes a tool. Decision fatigue fades, confidence rises, sleep improves, and that confidence spills into other areas of life: negotiations, career choices, relationships. Most people never save money not because they can't, but because they never change the system driving their behavior. They chase income instead of stability, comfort instead of control. But once you understand how your brain interacts with money, the solution becomes clear. Saving isn't about restriction, it's about safety. And when safety comes first, progress becomes inevitable.
More finance tips coming soon. Like this video and subscribe for more.